Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious red velvet cupcakes. The first thing I'm going to make is the buttermilk. So you're going to need some regular whole milk and some white distilled vinegar. So to my 3/4 cup of milk, I'm going to add half a tablespoon of vinegar to that and just stir that, and then I'm going to set that aside until I'm ready for it. To my standing mixer, I'm adding 1 stick of salted butter and 1 1/4 cups of white sugar. Mix this until it's combined, and it's best if your butter is soft at room temperature. Mine didn't get soft because it's cold in here, so it didn't mix as well as I would want it to, but that's okay. I'm going to add the eggs to it and I'm going to cream it. I'm going to add my eggs one at a time and beat them in, and by the way, I'm adding 3 eggs total. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements listed in the description box below for you. If you haven't yet, you can follow me on Instagram at Cooking with Shirani. I'm always sharing stuff in my stories over there, so follow me if you don't want to miss it. You always want to go in there and scrape down your bowl in between. Now that I have all my eggs nicely mixed in, I'm going to beat this some more, and I'm going to beat this for about 5 minutes or so because I want to cream my butter and sugar really well. Now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of canola oil and mix that in. For the dry ingredients, you're going to need 1 3/4 cups of white all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 1/2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Mix that until everything is well combined. So this is the buttermilk that we made earlier. To that, I'm going to add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I'm going to stir that, and as you can see, it curdled, and that's what the vinegar does to the milk, and that's how you make your buttermilk. Of course, you can buy your own buttermilk if you don't want to make it, but I know a lot of people can't get buttermilk where they live, so it's just easier to make your own. I'm just going to beat half of the flour mixture and half of the buttermilk mixture in. Don't forget to go in there and scrape down your bowl because you want to get everything mixed in. Now I'm going to add my red food coloring, and this is my first time using this one from Wilton, so I wasn't sure how much to put in the beginning, so I just add half of the bottle in there. But after I was finished, I still wanted it to be more redder, so I added the whole thing. And you don't have to worry, this doesn't have any taste, so it won't mess up your cake. I have to say this is the best one I've used so far. I tried a lot of different brands of food coloring and this one gives me the perfect red that I like. So I'm going to leave it linked below if you're looking for a nice red food coloring. I don't know about you, but I love red velvet cake. I think it's my all-time favorite cake. I know I say that in all my videos that everything is my favorite and I love everything, but I think this truly is my favorite cake of all time. If I could have red velvet cake for the rest of my life, I would. At this point, I like to go ahead and preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Look at how cute these cupcake liners are. They're for Valentine's. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I'm going to put 1 spoon of the batter into each liner, and you don't want to fill it all the way up because when it bakes, it's going to rise. Bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 16 to 18 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. I'm going to put these on a wire rack to cool, and be careful, they're hot so you don't want to burn yourself. I'm just going to line my pan again and bake the rest of the cupcakes, and I just can't get over how cute these liners are. And by the way, this recipe makes 30 cupcakes. Oh my goodness, I could just cry at how beautiful these are. It's just a perfect red. And that was the last 6. Okay, let's make our cream cheese frosting. You're going to need 1 package of cream cheese softened at room temperature and 1 stick of salted butter at room temperature. Beat this until well combined. Again, mine wasn't soft at room temperature because it's cold in here, so you just want to make sure it's soft because it will beat up a lot better for you. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 4 cups of powdered sugar or icing sugar, and I'm adding them one at a time. Take your time, you don't want to have your powdered sugar flying everywhere because that wouldn't be good. Just whisk it until it's mixed in and then add your next cup and keep doing that. It's going to look like it's not coming together, but trust me, it will. As always, you want to scrape your bowl, you don't want to leave anything behind. And you just want to whip this until it's light and fluffy. I'm going to put this in a piping bag with a tip at the end. And a good tip, no pun intended, a good tip is to put your bag in a glass, and that will just help you to hold it while you're trying to put the frosting in the bag. Okay, so here we go. I'm not good at this, I'm just trying to do the best I can. And this is what I came up with. Oh my gosh, you don't want to see the first one. Now I'm going to top it up with some sprinkles, and I'm going to put these red lips on top. That's just going to make it look so pretty. As you know, these stubborn little things, they never go exactly where you want them to go. I decided to put some red sugar on the top of some of them. Those were cute also. Don't forget, I'm going to leave the link for the red food coloring in the description box below for you. Well, the best part is here, the taste test. You guys, you have to try this recipe. It's so good. Oh my goodness. And it's easy to make. This is just so moist and so soft. I'm in red velvet heaven. If you try this recipe, you can tag me on any one of my socials at Cooking with Shirani. I would love to see. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that. Oh, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That will really help out my channel. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.